So I went to the beach this past weekend, and I'm gonna paint you a situation, and you guys let me know if it's like weird or not. So it's two women in a relationship, right? And a single guy, all right, with another guy. The single guy that's not in a relationship with either of the women needs sunscreen put on his back. So he turns to the other guy, like, yo, can you put this on my back? Is that weird?
No.
Yes.
No.
Suspect.
That's not
No,
suspect.
it's not.
You're doing him a favor.
How'd you rub
doing
it in? Demonstrate.
Hey, with your hands, bro.
Look, come, look. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go soft and like.
Are you looking at his back while you do it?
Nah, I was like, yo, like trying to continue with conversation and stuff.
You gotta suck your teeth while you're doing it.
Yo, bro, you know, come on, bro, you know you're bugging right now. I don't think he can't ask the two women in a relationship out of respect.
He can do it himself.
How you doing this?
I would reach. Like,
Okay, the friend I'm talking about has absolutely no shoulder mobility at all. That if he moved it an awkward way, it'd probably pop out.
Sounds like he should have been there.
He shouldn't have been there?
No.
Oh, so people with bad shoulders can enjoy the beach now, Lauren?
How are you swimming with a bad shoulder?
That's crazy.
What do you mean that's crazy?
That's not, because like, it's not like he's swimming, like, he's just floating, kicking his feet.
Until he drowns and then he can't
But it's
save
like he
himself.
can't put it behind his back because then, like, you know, it's out of place and now it's on the floor or some shit. So that's not weird, right?
I don't think it is.
Given the circumstances, what other choice did he have? Like, I respect he can't ask the woman.
Wait, why can't he ask the one of the two women to do it?
Because they're both in relationships. It's just not with him.
So?
Yeah, that's what I think too,
Bro,
Jimmy.
it's fucking
but I know
sunscreen.
that's not. Yeah, literally. Like,
So they would have to place it on his back. But like, it's not a problem. You're right. It's not a problem. But out of respect, you're kind of like, oh, let me not ask them. Let me just ask my boy.
What you do is like, yo, you just ask, yo, can someone put this on my back?
So you kind of throw it up into the air and wait for somebody.
Yeah.
If you throw it specifically at one of the girls.
Okay, but what if it's one of your girls is there and she's like, oh, I'll do it. Like, mad excited.
Yeah, she jumps up.
Not then what? Like, she laying down, like Tatum, and she just pops up like the Undertaker, and she's like, yo, can I do it?
That's when you like, no, I'll do it. I'll do it.
now it's like, no, I got you, fam. Now what? Now it's a problem, right?
That's a different story.
You see?
But
he threw it up into the air like you wanted him to.
But you would have asked a guy there to do it for you.
I would have offered it. I would have asked the question, and whoever wanted to,
who wants to be the lucky contender to touch my back?
I don't know.
Like, it's sunscreen, bro. It ain't that deep.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you're looking away, you could. Yeah. I feel like you could add sunscreen to another dude.
Just don't make eye contact. That's when.
Yeah. If he's turning back, it's like nigga, move. Like you smack him with the sunscreen on your hand. Like, what are you doing, bro? Now I can't even do this shit. Because that's fucking crazy.
This is why you get the spray one. That way it requires no rubbing.
The no homo spray. No homo sunscreen.
The non-pride spray. You see, now you thinking. There you go. You see, so I fucked up.
Yeah,
I kind of set myself up then.
Because you had to rub it in, so I know you were like.
Wait,
I left his back white. Pause.
Okay.
That is insane.
I said pause.
That is
you said
crazy.
pause before or after? Wait.
I still, but until someone says anything, if I still say pause, you guys can't say anything after.
Okay.
Those are the rules?
Not my rules. Listen,
it's okay to add if you need to, and there's no other situation, right? Lauren, intro?
No.
Oh my God. Yo, welcome to the Don't Quote Me podcast presented by Soter Entertainment. We got the whole gang here. I'm Santino.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Jimmy.
and I'm Pablo. I'm Curtis.
Yo, what? New name? Yo, what was your middle name?
Let's not talk about that.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
podcast.
my fault. Yo, Curtis,
Lauren, if you say it, I'm suing
Curtis
you.
got a whack at Eugene.
Yeah, oh, you got it.
But yeah, we all here, guys. Shout out to you guys. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube viewership. We got another interview towards the back end of this episode, and this one is with Indigo Blu, very talented young lady who Small World actually knew Curtis, and Curtis let us know before.
She knew me.
Oh, she gonna hear that. She gonna text you like, really, Curtis? But yeah, so make sure you guys stay for that. You guys will definitely enjoy it. That was another amazing interview, if I do say so humbly myself. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna get into the shits. speaking of leaving someone's back white.
Where do we go with this?
That's a good segue, right, Jimmy? Come on, that's a good segue.
That's nasty.
Yo,
Wait. How do you guys know him? Like, you guys be watching him?
Adam 22.
Yeah.
Nah, so Adam 22 is actually famous for having a podcast with his porn star wife, Lena the Plug.
But you haven't seen his work.
No. Their podcast is called No Jumper. And yeah, so the backstory is they would interview a lot of women on their podcast and kind of like, I guess, run a train on her, if you will.
Wait. They'll interview her, then fuck her.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you tell me, that's very like modern porn. Like that's pretty innovative.
You reach 2 different audiences.
Yeah, like think about that shit.
You just close your eyes for the half you don't want to see.
Yeah, honestly. Or you can just skip through.
Oh, God.
That's it. It's like, nah, let me just skip to the fucking.
People will watch anything, bro.
And that technically drive his views up. Like, yo, that's marketing genius if we were honest right there. You don't think that is?
I don't know. It makes me feel weird.
I think it is. It adds more substance to if you watch stuff like that. It adds more of a backstory.
Yeah, instead of a crazy ass storyline like, oh my God, step bro, you stuck. You know what I'm saying?
There are people that like really love these porn stars to the point where they want to learn more about them.
But like, what is the segue into fucking? It just like click like.
All right, you ready? I don't know.
She's on all fours now, and then.
I don't know. Like they slowly just start taking their clothes off.
The podcast?
No, hell no. The fuck, I'm not gonna watch that shit. Why the fuck would I watch that shit? What the hell?
Tips?
No offense to y'all. Matter of fact, mad offense to y'all. Y'all fucking weird. Just jack your dick off to regular shit. Like get the fuck out of here. But regardless, the reason we're bringing it up, if you don't know already, like she hasn't done porn in 7 years.
His wife,
Lena. So I don't know how this came about, but he gave her permission to fuck a black dude for her comeback. No pun intended. Mm-hmm. And he was okay with it. And I don't think it released just yet. But he's it seems like he's head of the like marketing team when it comes to this fucking film because he's promoting it a lot on his pod. Jimmy, I know you know a lot more about it.
Wait, what?
No,
but before when we was off air, he was saying mad shit about it, right? So Adam 22 is being very supportive.
Yeah, he's like I don't know. It's just constantly tweeting about it, but it's just like a weird kind of I don't know,
bro.
Like why you just kind of like
he literally said on the pod to the dude like, yeah, you were giving her that work, you were giving it in.
He said, "Thanks for fucking my wife, bro."
In his relationship,
they're secure.
He's very secure in his relationship.
Clearly, like he can watch his wife get fucked by somebody else and be like, "Good shit."
You see,
let's go home.
And this is why you guys know what hall passes are, right?
Yeah.
You believe in that?
This is why I don't, because okay, accept this hall pass, right? But now a month later, she gonna be like, "Hey, you remember when I give you that hall pass? I think it's my turn."
It's not even that. Like, let's say my hall pass was Drake. Like, why would I want to go back to you?
That's crazy.
What if Drake
y'all heard that, right? She think Drake got you on your radar, on his radar. You think that?
I'm saying if I ran into him, like, why would I want to go back?
If you ran into Drake, like you gonna back him? Is what you telling me? you heard it, right? That's what she's saying. Yeah. That's what she's saying. Okay, Jordan, I get what you're saying. But why Drake? Like you think Drake's really handsome? You think he's a cool dude, or is it because of the money?
No, I'm just naming like an artist
that you find attractive.
He wouldn't be my hall pass.
But I don't think you decide your hall pass. I think the hall pass is you go out there and find.
No, you have to tell that like beforehand. Like, hey, if I run into this person, like it's a free for all.
No, but also that sucks because then it's like
that just sounds crazy.
It does have to be a random person because then it's like you've been thinking about this person the whole time you've been together.
It can't be a regular person. It has to be a celebrity. I'm not gonna be like,
no, it doesn't.
But
what?
I mean, if you don't,
so now you sound like a groupie.
No, I'm not gonna be like to my boyfriend, like, oh, if I run into Johnny from the bar, like it's over.
That's what you're saying.
No, but I'm saying. It has to be a celebrity. It cannot be a random person.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Okay.
But you also have to be someone that you like have talked about before, and you name like, yo, this would be my hall pass. Because if not, then they're just gonna use that excuse to cheat.
Okay, no. So I didn't want to move on this quick, but we're gonna move on this quick. Fucking Keke Palmer, Usher.
Okay.
You're Keke Palmer. If you see, you're Keke Palmer's baby daddy. You know the whole thing with the outfit. I don't care about the outfit. I want to talk about the video, how she was reacting. You okay with that, bro? That's it. That was her hall pass. You okay with that?
Different. You can't. A celebrity can't have a hall pass with another celebrity.
Yeah, that's basically like two friends. They know each other. She's gonna see Usher again. You know, it's just not right.
Okay, I'm not talking about the personnel. I'm talking about the situation.
Is it okay?
Lauren, you're Keke at the moment. That's Usher, and that's your hall pass. Jimmy, let's say you were Lauren, right? This is just for, for the conversation. You're okay with like seeing that because this is celebrity she's been dreaming about and she told you ahead of time, like, yo, yeah, if I see Usher, I'm running the muck.
I don't support that whole pass shit anyway, so that's a no-go.
You think what she did was that bad? Like,
yeah.
Oh no, I was just spinning into like the hall pass thing.
I only know like a general kind of overview of the situation from my seeing on social media.
About what happened with Keke and Usher?
So like give me a quick rundown of it.
So Usher starts singing to Keke Palmer.
Right. And
Keke Palmer got her, oh my God, it's Usher, like kind of like fangirling a little bit and shit like that. And she does a little spin for him, and as she walking away, you see Usher looking at her ass. He never touched her or did anything inappropriate. Like he did hug her, but it's not like he grabbed a handful of her ass or anything like that. And what she was wearing was basically a bodysuit with a see-through dress, right? Is that how you describe it? And her husband, her baby daddy, actually, not even husband, boyfriend, decides to go on social media and talk about her outfit and that you're a mother, like why are you out wearing that, and that's basically the whole situation. Is like he talks about her outfit, and I don't think the outfit's really the problem. I think it was kind of her reaction to Usher.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Singing to her and stuff like that, and Usher looking at her ass and shit like that. But you also gotta remember, like, these people are also like entertainers, and Usher's gonna do the most on purpose.
And she's not gonna just stare at him and be like, yeah, that was great.
I mean, Sweetie did that.
Did she really?
Yeah, there's a video of Sweetie doing that, and she's smiling, like she's having a good time getting sang to and shit like that. But like she's not feeding into it. She's there like singing like, yeah, thank you, like I appreciate you. But Keke,
she gave it.
You tell me, what if it's like, let's say Alicia Keys, and she bring your man up on stage,
I see him fangirling,
and he going all goo for her, like celebrity or not, that's kind of like, yo, you gotta respect his relationship. Once again, I don't know why he thought about the outfit. I don't think the outfit's the problem. I think it's kind of the way she reacted, even though she didn't do anything too crazy.
I think the problem is tweeting about it. I
think the main problem right there is the baby daddy going on the socials.
Absolutely, like airing that shit out for the whole.
Yeah, bro, like get the fuck out of here.
Nobody agreed with him. He dragged the way she looked after she just had a baby.
Yeah,
mom though.
Like, bro, I think she like. It was a really nice dress. It was a nice outfit. Like
obviously Usher liked it.
Usher liked it. She even tweeted some shit like, "Oh, he saw me walk out of the house with this outfit and he complimented me." So like, it's not about the outfit, which leads me to believe like there was probably an argument that happened about it, or maybe specifically Usher's the problem. Almost like what happened with the Ice Spice and JT and Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah. How I think it wasn't a big deal that he took a picture, but I think something beforehand happened for that to warrant that response. I think it's very similar to that situation, but he wound up like taking down the pictures of them together up on Instagram like 2 days later.
Like,
they have a kid.
Going anywhere.
Like, yo, if you have a problem with something, talk about it. Don't go to social media. But I wouldn't even say this is like breakup worthy either. No. Like, I think it's an overreaction. Once again, you don't want her dressing like that, then dude, you should have said it from the fucking jump. Not say it on fucking social media, much less. And then it's like Keke.
But she's a personality like that. Like, have you seen the video with her greeting Meg Thee Stallion? She was literally jumping and singing with that sound. Yeah, I know it ain't the stuff. I don't think overhyped about everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's
not even about Usher.
Cause it was like an innocent spin. It's not like she dropped down and started like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if your girl has a nice body, what the fuck you want to do? Fucking dress up like a nun? No, bro, because you like when your girl steps out looking good. You like when your girl steps out looking sexy and shit like that. But
wait, do you like that when she's alone though, or when she's with you?
But as long as she's not out here like twerking on dudes and kissing them and touching up on them, got a leg up on them, like that exchange between her and Usher was, I don't want to say like innocent, but it was. I could see both sides. I wouldn't have tripped crazy about it. Like at the end of the day, I get it. It is Usher. You know, like I don't believe in being like fangirly, fanboying, but it is Usher at the end of the day, and he's singing to you. You know what I'm saying? You spin. As long as you're not dropping it on him or you're not fucking blowing him a kiss or some crazy shit like that. And Usher gonna do what he gonna do.
Right.
He don't owe you respect. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Usher. Whatever.
You know what this reminds me of? When Chris Brown went on tour, he'd pick one girl off the crowd, put her on stage, and then he'd like start grinding on her. Mm-hmm. Are you letting your girl do that?
You should not. That's different.
Yeah,
Yo, serenade the fuck out my woman, but do not start fucking twerking on her.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
You wanna know some petty shit I saw on the internet too? So Janet Jackson used to wild out on stage on dudes, like literally tie them up and he like started like doing whatever to them. Like someone said was like what he should have done was like find a concert and do that the next fucking day. Like, oh, you okay with it? Look at this. But pettiness never fucking wins. I really believe that there was bigger problems that happened, and the outfit, you know, wound up being the turning point because there was just so much shit compiling and shit like that. Yeah. But speaking of like, you know, your partner doing shit you don't like, Jonah Hill also on one. Mm-hmm. He got outed on Instagram. How old were those screenshots and stuff? From last year? A couple years ago?
I think it was like 2 years old.
2 years old?
Yeah.
So now a different take on this is, well, a different situation where it's kind of within the same thing, boundaries and stuff like that. Like your partner doesn't want you doing this. He was going back and forth with his ex, who's a surfer. I forgot her name. That he doesn't want her surfing with dudes no more. Or if she is, then she has to wear like a bodysuit. Like she can't have like your typical swim gear for a surfer or whatever. Have her ass out. She can't even model for pictures and stuff like that. And she was calling him toxic, saying a million things about him and stuff like being manipulative. Mm-hmm. And I want to get y'all take on this whole situation. Lauren, were you keeping up with this?
No, not really.
You weren't keeping up with this?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
but now you're saying this like...
Jimmy's about to pull up everything. Yeah. Hopefully you can just find the screenshots.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the screenshots and like I didn't think Jonah Hill was in the wrong for anything that he said.
He said she couldn't wear certain clothes.
I mean, he was just kind of setting his boundaries and expectations of like what he's, would like from his partner. And
yeah, but it's like telling a bikini model you can't wear bikinis.
Right, but I mean, like she's
and my main thing that makes a big difference is that he was liking those pictures of her before they officially got together, like sending hard eyes under those pictures. You get what I'm saying, Jimmy? Mm-hmm. Like, and then they got together. All of a sudden, it's like a problem now. So it's like, yo, which one do you want?
Yeah,
which one?
Insecure.
There we go. Look,
hold on, I'm trying to find this is the one I'm looking for.
Oh, read all that.
What?
Plain and simple. If you need, and then a colon, and he lists mad shit. Surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild or recent past. What the fuck was she doing? Beyond getting lunch or coffee or something respectful, I'm not the right partner for you. So I wouldn't call these boundaries, but they're definitely like, I guess, standards.
Yeah.
Or like asks from her. But now that I'm reading it, what friendships with women? Like, what kind of woman? Did she have like a bunch of hoe friends?
But surfing with men, isn't she a surfer?
That's a crazy ask. But once again, like I'm going back to that friendships because wild recent past. What was she doing recently? Maybe she was out here actually really thawing around and he actually has a reason to be asking for these things. It's like, yo, I'm not going to judge you for your past, but your past is something and I don't want you to be doing that no more because I'm here with you now.
Right. I mean, I feel like right here is the main points is I'm not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it and there'll be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. I mean, he's just making this, clear of like, what he prefers from a partner, and that, like, you could do what you want, but this is what I am looking for, and if you can't do, well, then I guess just that means.
Yeah, that's what makes it okay with me right there.
What? You're crazy.
How does that make it okay?
She's a surfing model too.
Yeah.
And she can't post pictures of herself in a bathing suit.
Listen,
it makes him feel uncomfortable. Don't be with her.
But that's what he's saying too.
But why is he telling her that? He should know, like, hey, why do I even like her? She has all the things I already don't like. Maybe like you're trying to change her.
No,
and he's like, no. Yes.
He's not saying like, yo, stop doing this stuff. He said you could do that, if that's what makes you happy, fine. But
for career, yeah.
No, you see what? No. You spitting this. You spitting this. Because at the end of the day, it's not like, yo, he's saying like, I gotta be with a surfer chick. He probably likes her personality, likes who she is. She probably brings a lot to the table. It's Jonah Hill at the end of the day, right? So no, I'm just asking you, yo, don't do this.
I'll be honest. This is just a sweetened ultimatum. He gave her ultimatum: your career or be with me. And that's
like you said, when he met her, she was a surfing model. And now he's like, well, if you're going to continue being a surfing model, then we can't be together. Why did you even like me?
You don't like somebody based off their career, though.
But I'm saying he liked the pictures. He liked that. And now that they're together officially, it's...
So I go back to that last bullet point. Friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past. That means she recently was on some. But there's no telling. But what was that recent wild past? You get what I'm saying? If you take that little bottom piece out with about the friendships, it's like, bro, why are you asking her to do these things? You get what I'm saying, Lauren?
Yeah.
But then now you're telling me, wait, it's coming from somewhere. This isn't just coming out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was she fucking these men?
Because he also says, my boundaries with you based on the ways that these actions have hurt our trust. So there has to be something that have had happened to, I don't know.
How can you can't, I get it. This is her career. She should be able to do her career. But if her career is being a little tiny hoe, it's kind of like, yo, get out of here.
I'm reading this and I'm like, I don't even think he likes who she is.
Why are you?
He's telling her all these things.
I feel like you're putting into a box of just being a surfer.
No,
he doesn't like her because she's a surfer, dog.
Like, well, I don't really trust your past, and if you're gonna continue, posting bikini.
But once again, what if her career she's doing? You don't have to what if she's okay? Hypothetically, what if she was sleeping with these surfer dudes? Yo, you could surf and not sleep with these dudes. Right or wrong?
I just don't like this. I don't like it. I think he's stupid to be giving her an ultimatum. Like, just break up with her. You guys should not be together.
Well, they obviously did break up.
Yeah.
So,
I'm curious why this is getting brought up. Like, how much longer? Yeah, how much later? Like, this was like 2 years ago. Why
I think it's because she tried to piggyback off of the Keke Palmer and her baby daddy situation. That's what people were saying, which is a really horrible thing to piggyback off so many years later. Where honestly, you could she was calling manipulated. Is this manipulation?
No, I just think it's a waste of time. Like,
I would agree on that. It's like, yo, you guys both aren't agreeing here. Just fucking leave each other. You get what I'm saying?
Do you see yourself telling a girl this? Like, I can't be with you unless you do this, and that.
No,
because if I had to send some shit like friends with women who are like that little bottom piece, if I had to say some shit like that means you did some dirty shit to me.
Yeah.
You broke my trust. Bye. I'm out of here.
That, yeah.
Unless it was before me, that's a different situation.
She has some whole friends.
She has some whole friends.
Out with the whole friends, and they did some whole friends thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like, this is doing too much. You don't like her. You really don't.
Yeah, realistically, he should just leave.
Yes.
But instead, he wants her to be the one. It seems like.
Yeah, he wants her to be like, you're right. We shouldn't be together.
Yeah.
Okay, because what if she was a hoe before they got together, and he doesn't want her to be a hoe no more, so he has to get her out of a whole situation.
Okay, bro, question: would you be with a hoe? Well,
can't turn a hoe into a housewife, bro.
You can't. No. Time out. No, you can't ask me that because I'll say fucking no.
Anybody in this room would be able to pass.
That's not fucking true. Look at Kim Kardashian. Mad people want to be at Kim Kardashian. I wasn't looking at Jimmy. Look at people with Kim Kardashian. They want to be with Kim Kardashian. People want to turn hoes into housewives.
I'll be honest.
It's a well-known thing.
I would date a woman who was a hoe.
Bro,
but hear me out.
Our release episode with Curtis, he says he'll date a fucking stripper.
We can't be from the same town where everybody knew you was a hoe.
you see?
know?
So you want someone that people don't know is a hoe.
Yeah, I would prefer if not everybody knew my girl was a hoe.
Yeah, like Texas, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So then
I wouldn't mind.
But he said he wouldn't be able to be with a woman that's actively doing those things. You said that before, right, Curtis?
Wait, actively? That's cheating.
That's my point. That's my point to you, Lauren.
Yeah, she gotta hang up the jersey, bro.
She gotta put that shit in the rafters. But it's the bodysuit that should be wearing.
With them numbers, she like next to Kobe.
Exactly. What she I'd be crazy.
No, I'm sorry. That's Curtis. You're crazy for that. Number one, you can no.
People,
but you're saying then the girls who have a past should not be in relationships.
It should be a secret.
Okay.
Nah,
I would rather you be honest. Because if I find out, I'd be more pissed than if you just told me.
So basically, what you're saying is Lena the Plug should never have found love with Adam 22.
No. Well, no. I mean, they're both hoes. So
yeah, they're both crazy. So
PEMDAS. Good shit.
But yeah, if you knew your girl was a porn star and you don't want to be with a girl who is or was a hoe,
didn't you say you would get with a woman that used to be a porn star?
Used to be.
Wait, what if she was like a porn star with only 2 bodies?
You could still be you could be a porn star with one nigga for mad long.
Right.
I mean, that chick that was messing with Zion said that she only had
so are you okay with that too?
No.
But these days it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
Don't push my button.
Because if you're getting roasted, a nigga can really just pull up your girl like on
that's fucking crazy. Like, imagine she pulls up a fucking photo of her surfing. Like, that's fucking wild. That's triggering me. Look what he showed me. You're still doing this. They want to breaking up, so I hope they have. Obviously, she still feels a certain fucking way. Because why is she posting it? If you moved on, you're not posting this no more.
She didn't move on.
Like, who you trying to like out here? Like,
do you think people sometimes just purposely try and blow up someone's spot for absolutely no reason?
Yes. Like, oh, look at this piece of shit, Jonah Hill. Come on, girl.
Like, he becomes a celebrity, he's doing good, and she's like, what the fuck? Why is he doing good right now and I'm not? No more.
But I saw her net worth was still like in the millions, so she's not doing like the work. I mean, granted, Jonah Hill was like 70 million. Mm-hmm. Look her up. Sarah Brady.
Shit.
Yeah, but look, she was giving in too. It's like, so why didn't you have a problem back then? Why do you have a problem now? I mean, she definitely looks like.
Oh yeah, she looks like a surfer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta take that down. Gotta take that down. That's horrible.
That's the bathing suit.
It just gets me going.
He was concerned about it.
That's like high school when teachers would be like, "Girls, you can't show them shoulders."
Yeah, 3
niggas gonna get horny if you show them shoulders. Like, that's what we were worried about.
Spaghetti straps.
Crazy.
Look, she's young.
She's only 24.
4 to 5 million approximately.
In his 30s.
Well, that's not.
Stop
bad.
clocking my boy, bro.
I'm being for real.
That's not crazy. That's not a crazy age gap.
She's 24.
No.
Oh, he a Capricorn. Whatever that fucking mean.
He's like being her dad.
I mean, not.
Nah.
Yeah.
39 minus 24 is 25.
It's 15.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I'm saying he's being like her dad.
No. If you and your father have a 15-year age gap, Lauren. Oh, yeah. Oh, now she want. Listen, if you and your dad have a 15-year age gap, that's fucking crazy.
No, I'm saying the way he's talking to her about what she can and cannot do.
Oh, okay.
Why
didn't you say that?
You know what I wish we had? I really wish we had I wish we had a commercial for like fucking beach attire or some shit that could come right now.
Oh.
That would be good. But speaking of such, commercial break. We'll be back.
Hey guys, I'm Manarsa with A&K Professional Touch, and I'm here with the DQM podcast.
What up? So, Manarson, got a couple questions for you about A&K Professional Touch. First question being, what separates you guys from the rest of these detailers?
So it's simple. It's in our name, A&K. We spread awareness and kindness to the car washing, detailing industry. We give you a luxury service at a reasonable price because we're for the people. You know what I'm saying? We just touch every car like it's our own. So that's what separates us from the rest.
Okay, now what services are you offering from the past and what new ones do you have?
So we kind of, rebranded and retailing some businesses. So some services like the Eco Extreme, we used to call it, is going to be like a new maintenance wash. We got some interior, exterior details. We added some new services to that. And one of the big points right now we're trying to transition to is paint correction. So paint correction in itself, a lot of people get it a little mixed up. They think it's like fixing your actual like filling in paint and stuff like that. So I'm not really dealing with paint. I'm just dealing with taking scratches and swirls and the imperfections off the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's gonna be a big thing in transitioning to more exterior details in this business.
Hell yeah. One more question.
Gotcha.
Can people get discounts?
Well, right now, when we start back up, we'll have one special discount for you guys. We're here with the DQM podcast. This is home for me. So I'm going to give the viewership a nice deal. When the website comes out, Santino will have it. Everybody will have it. It's going to be DQM 10 for 10% off any service you get. Any service you guys want, I got you. Okay?
Coke in the White House. Oh, my God. Pusha T was in town. Anyways, so Coke got found in the motherfucking White House. The jokes write themselves. Coke in the White House. That shouldn't be surprising.
Whenever you say that, it sounds like Coconut White House.
That's what I thought he was talking about.
Coconut White House.
I did not hear this story.
Coke in the White House.
Yeah.
As in cocaine.
Yes.
Has been found in the White House. And
like how much? Like a gram? Like
you see, nobody knows all of a sudden, right? No much.
No detail.
No more details, I guess. You see, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I think it is?
Trump bleeds Biden.
Well, I mean,
the nigga was asleep.
Probably. I mean, he's probably thinking about it was probably his son, Hunter. Because Hunter's fucking be bugging. So what I think it is, guys, is I feel like it's actually a very common thing for drugs to be in the White House. I'm gonna be very frank about that. Come on, let's not be little kids anymore. There's people in there doing drugs. Like at one point, fucking the president was getting oral in the Oval Office.
He denied that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, that means he didn't do it. That means he didn't do it.
No sexual relation.
Yeah, I had no sexual relations with that woman. I had no cocaine in my nose. No, come on, let's be honest. But what I think it is somebody leaked the information. Like this wasn't supposed to get out in the public, and people are trying to fuck up Biden because the election is a year away, and this is gonna hurt him.
So was it planted there?
Coke doesn't come from.
Or maybe this story is covering up something bigger.
It's covering something bigger, or it's really planted to make Biden look worse and worse.
Agents found the powder in a small clear plastic bag. Those are some shitty ass agents. They're supposed to be like low key about it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This was not supposed to get out in the public. Let's say hypothetically, somehow, some way, this coke wound up in the White House and it really wasn't supposed to be there, right? But this information, it's supposed to be locked up, bro. It's not supposed to leak out. Somebody leaked it out. Why? Because they want to make Biden look bad. They want Biden out the White House.
But I know he wasn't doing cocaine. He's like the
Biden wasn't doing cocaine, but somebody's doing cocaine in there.
I think it was Kamala.
I think a lot of people are doing cocaine in the White House. No pun intended. You don't think so?
No.
You're popular. Like, come on.
Oh, no, they absolutely are. Yeah.
If it's not coke, then it's Adderall, which is a form of what? Heroin? Isn't it?
No.
It's methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine. Yeah. Think about that. They're doing drugs up there. They got busy days, busy schedules. Come on, man. Like when we was kids, of course we didn't want to believe this, but drugs is a very common thing, and it's a rich person drug.
Cocaine is very common.
Yeah, cocaine is common as hell. Like, this shouldn't be fucking surprising, but it should be surprising that it got out, that this news is out
crack,
there.
That would be surprising.
If they found crack, then there's only one person to point to.
Who?
Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah. Who else is there to point to? Hunter. Once again, Biden's not doing anything. He's just taking regular meds and shit like that.
Non-hazardous.
Yo, did you guys see there was a video and it was like a meeting. I don't know with who, and he's literally blabbing off like, and yeah, I sold plenty of secrets.
Yeah, I saw that video.
You saw that video? Dude, that's insane. He literally is saying mad gibberish, and out of nowhere, yeah, I've sold mad secret information, top secret information. Like it's nothing. President. He needed a bump. Because he wouldn't have said that if he had a bump. Actually,
if he had a bump, he'd be dead.
No, if he had a bump, he'd be blabbing his mouth off.
I don't know.
You think his heart would just give out?
Stopping.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
And that's crazy. I read something. I don't know how true this is. That there was an impeachment. Like they started an impeachment process on Biden. Actually.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, like and this was happening during the submersible. Yeah. Remember I told you it was a cover up for something. Boom, Biden is about to get impeached.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like this is gonna happen with started by the opposing party for any president. You know.
So it shouldn't be too surprising.
I'm not surprised by it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they did it for Trump. I mean,
but he was the first president where it actually went through in a long time, right?
Right. But now they're trying to do it for Biden. I think it's just going to be the two parties conflicting with each other, and it's like they don't want him in office because obviously it's the opposite party, and it's like, well, let's file for impeachment.
Yeah,
they probably plan
do all that shit.
What if this is a foreshadowing to what's going to come, and they're going to make coke legal?
Yeah, okay. I don't understand why
you don't think that's a possibility?
I'm just confused. Like, what if Biden was doing coke? Like, can he get impeached for that? Like, why aren't we investigating this a little bit more? Yes, you can. Like, you cannot do any type of drugs. Yeah, so why is it just, we just found it, but we don't know who belongs to? No.
Well, you gotta assume everybody got drug tested and nobody
You're not drug testing, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, also...
well, they kind of can't because he's probably pumped with drugs right now just to fucking be able to have a conversation.
It says the president wasn't at the White House at the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
On for a holiday.
Good save. Good save. Right. Damn, then somebody was in the Oval Office just bugging out.
The cocaine was found in the lobby of the West Wing where many staffers and official visitors enter and was discovered on the floor of the busy area, which is why they think they're not going to find.
They're not going to find nobody. That little ass baggie, that's not going to get caught on the camera unless they have HD cameras.
Somebody went home today like, where the fuck is it?
Oh, fuck my coke. I mean, shit, bro. They probably all have bathroom breaks and had that special pen and stuff. That was just probably a new worker that didn't know everyone's doing coke anyways. Mm-hmm. Come on. They probably have a powder room in their bathrooms, in the employee bathrooms. Yeah, exactly. Do you see? Do you see the wordplay? But once again, why don't you see coke actually becoming legal here?
Becoming illegal?
Come on, bro. It's all about money. Didn't something happen where like they're trying to crack down on people selling weed, like opening their own dispensaries and stuff like that because it's not getting taxed and now the government's not making money off of it?
Lights.
Fuck. Whatever. Keep going. Think about it.
I mean, yeah, they could make money off of coke, but I just don't see it becoming sanctioned.
I mean, I think eventually, give it 5 more years, Jimmy, if you want to hit that one. Hey guys, we're raw over here. You feel me?
And there was light.
And then there was light. And then there was white. Hey.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I don't know about the coke, but there'll definitely be a push for psychedelics before
like shrooms?
Coke. Yeah.
Yeah, shrooms will definitely be legalized before cocaine.
Yeah.
Have you done shrooms?
I want to. But
okay.
I haven't.
No, that's
not yet, or like not ever.
I don't think.
How about we try not to incriminate anybody? Look at her. She an op. That's crazy.
I'm only snitching once I get caught.
Damn, I'm not doing them with your ass.
Only a snitch if I get caught. Look at that. So if they press you about this cocaine bag, you're like, oh my god, it was.
I'm pointing fingers immediately.
That's crazy, bro. The scare tactic will work on her so easily. You know how like they try to scare you, giving you false sentences and stuff like that. Yeah, you're never gonna see your family ever again.
About it. I will snitch on you. It is never gonna be me or you. It will always be.
Get a fucking lawyer first. Get a lawyer first before you fucking do some shit like that. I will
not survive in prison. I'm not even taking that chance.
She gonna be tossed around by all those lesbians, bro. Hell yeah. She gonna be somebody's puppet for sure. You a bottom bunk. No, is it bottom bunk or top bunk? Where you the bitch?
Probably the bottom.
You're probably the bottom.
Bottom bunk bitch?
Yeah. When that shit collapses, it's gonna be on me.
Why is it in collapse?
That's my biggest fear is like being the bottom bunk.
That shit fall on you? Like in Step Brothers?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, hey, speaking of movies, are you guys excited about, which one are you more excited about? Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Yes.
Barbie.
Yeah.
That wasn't a hard guess.
Sexist answer. crazy.
But I'm actually excited for both of them. But definitely Barbie.
What is Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer is about the creation of the nuclear bomb.
Yeah, they invented it.
The guy who invented Oppenheimer?
Boring as shit.
Oh my God. Here comes logic. What's up, Kurt?
It seems interesting. I don't know. I don't even like war movies.
I gotta watch the trailer, I guess.
Nah, man. Apparently, it's actually very fucking good. News came out. It leaked. I forgot who the main female actor is in this movie, but her and Cecilian Murphy. That's Cillian Murphy. Okay. Whatever. Have an extended sex scene, and I don't know why that got leaked. Out of all things that could possibly get leaked about the movie.
Why is there a sex scene in a war movie?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of shit going on. You gotta get your rocks off. You gotta clear the head.
You need something to break the tension.
Yeah, OD. But like now if the scene is like them doing it over the shell of the bomb, now that's gonna be like, yo, can y'all relax? It's like, yo, this pipe was the bomb, huh? Triple entendre. Don't even ask me how.
I get it.
Thank you.
Which one are you gonna watch?
I'm gonna watch both.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna watch both. I'm not opposed to watching the Barbie movie at all.
Are you doing it back to back like most people?
Nah, that's too much sitting. I gotta take a break.
12,000 or something tickets that got purchased for right after the movie. So people bought the Barbie ticket, and then right after they got the one for Oppenheimer. Exactly. It's so funny.
You gotta assume all those people are adults, because there's no way you're willingly sitting through an Oppenheimer movie.
Why are they connected?
With your kid?
Like, what's the
two biggest movies coming out that weekend? Yeah,
the two biggest movies coming out at the same time. That's the only reason they're connected. They're not connected whatsoever. It's just that they're releasing at the same time. So it's kind of funny, like an extremely not cartoony, but like childish, movie, into like a dark ass, like this is based on a real story. Like,
but do you think Barbie movie is gonna be a child movie? I don't think so.
I don't think it's not really a child movie.
What is it rated? What's it rated?
I think it's PG-13.
If it's rated R, I'll go watch it. It'll probably be funny.
There's no way they're gonna. Nah, this is for the kids.
PG-13.
PG-13 is ass.
This is for the kids, bro.
Not for the kids. That's PG or G.
Name a good PG-13 movie right now.
Yeah, but you take your kids to see fucking Marvel, and there's blood and shit in it now, and it's rated PG-13.
Is it really?
Yeah. Think about that shit.
But it's not rated PG-13 for suggestive references.
And brief language. It's probably some shit kids won't even catch. Yeah. Think about all the SpongeBob films you used to watch. Exactly.
Nah, I know that shit.
Because obviously kids can't go to the movies by themselves. They're going to go with their parents, right? So they got to throw in these type of jokes to keep the adults for having a good time. They got to make sure the adults have a good time too.
Bro, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? That was very suggestive.
Yeah, but the kids ain't going to catch that shit.
I caught that shit.
As a little kid?
Yeah, and then like, yes, Squidward. Like,
how old were you when the episode came out?
7 or 8.
How did you know about that stuff?
Bro, I just knew it was funny, and like I shouldn't be saying it.
It was the cursing episode.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand
that episode. That's undeniable right there. Like they were actually bugging out during that time.
But like now watching it again, I can understand what words they were saying. But when I was younger,
as a kid, you thought it was like damn or stupid or idiot. You know what I'm saying? But you grow up and then it's how you raise your kid and how they'll think about it, what they're exposed to when you think about it.
Barbies are like for kids who are like 5 to 9 years old. I'm not taking a 5-year-old to watch this movie.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I think I would.
What?
Yeah, I don't see Ken and Barbie going at it in this movie. I'll be surprised if they even like do anything more than a peck.
Like, is this movie really kid stuff? See, people are asking.
I believe so. It is. But once again, those people that bought the movies back to back, I don't think those people are going with kids. Because you're not bringing your kid to Oppenheimer. That you're not doing. That's definitely rated R. If you do take your kid to see Oppenheimer after, you're a nut.
Okay.
What's the rating in here?
On top of it, I'll see.
Yeah, 12A. You're taking your kid to watch this shit.
Moderate innuendo, brief sexual harassment. See?
Brief sexual harassment? Damn, the Barbie movie about to get canceled?
Just briefly.
This is a short little block they're gonna take out of it. Listen, there's Lauren, you're a kid. You're taking yourself, so there you go.
I look like one, but I am not.
Brief sexual harassment and implied strong language. Moderate innuendo.
That's the beach off again.
Yeah. It's probably the beach. Did you say the beach scene?
There's a thing where Ken says, I guess the word beach is like a play off of bitch.
A kid's not going to catch that. Unless you have your kid saying bitch, then that's a you problem, not the fucking movie. If your kid could understand that little wordplay, you're doing something wrong here.
Not you're doing something right. That's a smart kid.
Oh, no. Okay, I can see both sides now. There you go. You know what, bro? If Margaret Robbie's surfing, I wonder if Ken's gonna have a problem. Think about it. You can't surf no more.
Jonah Hill is not gonna like that.
Ken seems progressive.
You can see why Jonah Hill is not in this movie. It hits right at home.
Jonah Hill's so fucking stupid.
He probably won't be seeing this movie at all.
Oh,
you think Barbie's gonna have some hoe friends?
That's a pass. She needs to get rid of.
There's a past she needs to get rid of. You think so? They went through those problems. I feel like Ken has a past, and that's being
a little.
Hey, explosive Oppenheimer. We off this?
Yeah.
Speaking of explosions, Britney Spears smacked to the face. No?
Is he not like going to jail for that?
Is he not going? Why would he go to jail for that? He's security doing his job.
I'm pretty sure they said no charges are going to brought up against the security guard.
He assaulted her.
No, he was protecting
his
client, Victor Wembanyama, man, my brother.
Did he aggressively backswing? Sure, but
wait,
he didn't even know how tall the chick was. He didn't even see Britney Spears. All due respect, I'm sorry, Britney Spears.
But how's that not assault?
Because she was going to hug.
You are not allowed at the end of the day, no matter how you put it, to put your hands on somebody. If you're Drake. If you're, well, all due respect to me, if you're me, I can't just put my hands on you.
But he put his hands on her.
No, he didn't. No, the security has all the right to get you off that person because that's what they're hired to do. I'm pretty sure they got waivers and all that shit for it.
Intentionally, like trying to hit her, or he was trying to move her out the way.
He was just.
I don't think he meant
this.
to like intentionally hit her. I mean, he never even turned his head.
Yeah,
he kind of just swung his arm backwards. I think it was meant to be just kind of like a pushing back kind of motion, and just I guess at the heights they are or whatever, just kind of where their bodies were, that it ended up being kind of a hit to the face.
Yeah. What I would say on why like he was bugging out is kind of like I imagine Britney Spears spoke in that moment, and Britney Spears, she sounds like a woman. She doesn't have a deep voice or anything like that. So I'm not really going like this to get a sweet little voice behind me out the way. I'm gonna turn around and be like, please don't touch him, and then proceed.
Where were they? Like, why would they ever even be at the same?
Well, probably somewhere in Vegas because it's the summer league, or California. I think it's actually in California. So
it's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine. Well, Vegas is right there next to California.
Had a residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he was just there for camp. Okay.
So it wasn't like out of pocket for that to happen. I think.
But she's a little crazy. So maybe.
She is a little crazy. I mean, shortly after she released a video of her dancing again.
In the comments, you can't comment. I kept trying to look for them, and she blocked them shits.
She's smart of that. Like
her team is smart.
I remember at first people were assuming like, oh, she's asking for help through this, but then she finally, won the case against her own dad about being monitored and shit like that, and she still kept with these videos. Yeah. So I don't think it's her asking for help. I just think that's who she is.
I don't know what went wrong with her. Like, those videos are so weird.
The fame. Wasn't it also her relationships? I mean, we all learned that she had a screw loose when she did that. Head. Shaved the, just not even her entire head, just the top. Just the top. Mm-hmm. Like, she wanted to be a bald man.
This makes me sad, like, watching those videos. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Next.
She has such an amazing fucking career, though. I'll tell you that. So this woman is on a podcast, and she's telling a story about her and LeBron James. And she says how LeBron James was DMing her and shit like that. And...
But she's saying this happened recently, or no, in the past?
In the past. And that she had LeBron waiting at the airport 3 hours to come get her, and she never wound up going. and was basically saying like, yeah, I'm just not one of those girls. Like, you're just not gonna think you got me like that, and this, that, and the third. And I don't know what podcast it was on, and it was a Crazy Cap, Bad Girls Club, one of those fucking things.
I believe it.
And, huh?
I believe it.
You believe that he was doing this?
That's how I feel about NBA players.
No, fuck that.
They're
because
all cheaters.
Okay, you know what? Even if you believe that he fucking cheated,
yeah, he's down bad too.
You want to know why I don't think that's real?
Why?
Cause LeBron don't gotta wait 3 hours for some pussy.
Yeah, but he's probably down bad.
Down bad during that time. You think LeBron
10 years ago?
10 years ago? Yes, he's been in the NBA for like 20 something.
His first year in the NBA, he was one of the best fucking players.
That's what I'm saying. You think he out here struggling for some punani?
Maybe he was like, "Oh, I'll pick you up from the airport," and then he just waited around for her because he liked her. He wanted to fuck. Look, she even said it's a true story.
Hey,
must be true.
You got me there.
I feel like in this position like that, you can't lie because that's slander.
You don't think people could lie?
I think he'd sue if it was really that like detrimental to his image.
No,
lie.
He's not. Don't fuck with that.
He would just be saying shit.
He's not. He doesn't give a fuck about this. Why? Because it's so far from the truth. If you're gonna make a story up, at least make it fucking believable. If you want views on your podcast that fucking badly, do something more believable. Matter of fact, tell your fucking wife to go fuck a fucking porn star.
I just told you I believed it.
Call back. You don't believe this shit, Lauren.
I told you I don't trust NBA players.
Okay, you don't trust NBA players, but LeBron is fucking different. Obviously.
I think he cheated with that other girl. What's her name?
Yes, Jules?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
You didn't say that last time.
Yeah, I said I don't trust NBA players.
No, you said you don't trust NBA players, but you didn't believe it.
No, I'm thinking there's a second story.
Okay, but look at this chick compared to
Savannah.
Yes, Jules. Even to Savannah. Come on, like, you think LeBron gonna go under?
I think it happens.
Fucking like ugly woman than the woman you're with.
People like that just want to fuck anything.
I don't. You see, but I don't think LeBron's just fucking anything. And much like, okay,
so bad.
let's say maybe this is true, right? He wasn't hitting this girl up. I don't see LeBron waiting 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that part might be a stretch, but I don't discredit that he did want to fuck her.
But then this makes it a whole lie, so that means he didn't fuck her. Or didn't want to either. That discredits everything.
No.
That one lie makes everything else a lie. Because you're making it all up.
Believable, but still likely. It's still an NBA player.
It's not likely.
It's still an NBA player. Like any man in entertainment.
At what point in his career was this supposed to be happening?
10 years ago, 2013.
Yeah, I think it said like year 10 or some shit like that. I don't know when.
Because she's like, because she's saying that she didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, you see,
you know who LeBron
you see,
James is.
Bro. I just remembered I had sneakers one time. I was like, oh, you're that. Come on, Lauren. Make the lie believe. You want views? I don't blame you. You gotta catch a viral moment. Fuck it. But you gotta make somebody believe it. The dude she was telling it to, I wish we had the video. Even, his face was so dumb. He was like, bitch, like, come on, bro. This is not what we went over. You're not following the script.
Okay, now I have more context. She said, I didn't know who that was.
I didn't know who that was. LeBron was known across the fucking...
Oh, no, this is going to ruin my
the
image.
U.S.
She didn't even have an image.
Look, that's her right there. Christina Talks leaving LeBron at an airport waiting. Come on. Baddie T.
Had a story. It just wasn't
Bad Girls Club. She had a story. No one's fucking believe. Why are you trying to blemish a amazing black king for? Much less it's a white woman.
Okay,
think about that. You speak for all the white race, Jimmy?
No,
Explain.
Do you think LeBron has been faithful throughout his entire relationship?
There's probably been hiccups, but I truly do believe. I truly do believe.
It's a hiccup.
I don't think he has ever inserted his dick into anybody else.
Like you're saying mouth or
Pause,
vagina?
just in case. Period. Yeah. I think there's been hiccups. Maybe there's been a little, text exchange. Maybe. Maybe a woman randomly just sent him a nude, but then he can't control that.
Mm-hmm. No, so I feel like if something was to happen, being as LeBron James, like we would have heard about it. Like that, it's gonna get outed. There's no way you're keeping on the secret.
Yeah, you're not keeping it every single situation. If you think LeBron is cheating, there's no way he's cheating at a minimum rate. You get what I'm saying?
Because the media gonna eat that shit up.
He's been with Savannah for like what, 20 years?
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely cheated. That's a long time to not cheat.
Exactly. Once again, a hiccup, but I don't think they ever went crazy. Because if that did happen, to Jimmy's point, something would have surfaced.
Please stop calling it a hiccup, because you know if your girl did a hiccup, it'd be over. Hiccup is cheating.
After 10 years, I don't know.
Huh?
Yo.
Once again, a little like crazy text.
A little crazy text.
Once that trust is gone, every time she goes out, you're gonna be like, damn.
But you're leaving after 10 years with kids? Come on.
You're gonna do a crazy text after 10 years with kids?
I'm leaving without the kids.
Yo, but you see, like, I'm not saying like she's texting the dude like, yo, I'm gonna suck this shit out your dick. No, that's not a hiccup. Because if that's the text, that means you did suck the dick. You get what I'm saying?
Premeditated.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh, like you're a handsome fellow or some shit like that, or like maybe in person. Why are you laughing? I don't get it.
Who is that proper? You're a handsome fellow.
Yo, girl, call me a handsome fella right now. I'm gonna get so horny, bro.
You see? There you go. Thank you. That'll get a guy going.
That's like some guy saying you're a pretty lady.
Wait, that don't work?
Pretty lady.
What the fuck you want him to say?
Anything pretty lady.
You a bad bitch. That's what
you want to get called a bad bitch. You see, you want to get degraded.
No.
You see, that sounds like a personal problem now.
It sounds corny, pretty lady.
How is that corny? Yo,
handsome fellow. Pretty
you
lady.
can't call a lady pretty.
No,
because it's corny.
You can call me pretty, but say, oh, you're a pretty lady.
No, don't say that.
Like, say that sentence. You're a pretty lady.
You're a pretty lady. You can't sneak that in.
No.
You're a pretty lady sounds southern and weird.
Exactly.
That's not. How is that weird, bro? That's a simple compliment.
If you're a handsome
You just
fellow.
gotta be like, yo, you look mad beautiful today.
Yeah, like literally anything else.
That's basically the same shit I just said.
No. It was two different vibes.
Yo, you're mad pretty. Bro, we're 30 at this point, right? In this sense, we're 30 something. Don't say mad.
Yeah.
Like, speak
That's
right.
mad childish.
Speak right to me. You see what I'm saying now?
Okay, but just say you're pretty. You're a pretty lady.
Like, yo, we are in our fucking 40s. Like, I got kids. Don't talk to me like a little ass woman.
Yeah, but saying you're a pretty lady sounds like an old head. Like,
no, you're a pretty Hey, I just want to tell you, like, you're a pretty lady. Like, I like your eyes. Boom. Full sentence right there. That's not a crazy compliment.
you're pretty. Like I said, it's the equivalent of you're a handsome fellow.
Yo, guys, moral of the story, don't compliment these women. They just want to be bad bitches.
Period.
Yo, you look like a slut.
Yo, a woman would rather hear, yo, I want to slut you out, than, hey, you're really beautiful.
No, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Because which nigga got money, bro?
No.
Which one of those two niggas got money?
Damn, you a bad. You see, that's where it all really starts from. If you got LeBron calling you a pretty lady, and you got some scrub on the street calling you a pretty lady, the scrub on the street, are you corny? LeBron, oh my God, thank you so much.
That sentence is like, ugh, gross. You're a pretty lady. Like, what?
I feel like that's some trauma right there, bro.
What do you say to that? Why, thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. That's an appropriate response.
And you're a handsome fellow.
Am I getting clicked right now? Am I bugging right now? Am I bugging?
I don't personally like the statement either. But
See? I'm not crazy.
So what, just heart eyes?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Commercial break, y'all.
Hey, Santino.
Hey, Lauren.
I'm looking for a gym.
I think I got a spot for you that you'll love. It's called Fifth Quarter Athletics and Training.
Wait, but I need group classes.
Fifth Quarter?
Wait, but I need a personal trainer to get me snatched. I'm talking a BBL without Dr. Miami.
Okay, that's Fifth Quarter.
But the gym has to be clean, though, 24/7.
Fifth Quarter?
Okay, most importantly, though, I need a gym with a friendly environment with other members that want to put in work and get better.
That's Fifth Quarter. Fifth Quarter Athletics and Training, located at 86 North Ave in Garwood, New Jersey. Feel free to come by anytime to get the Fifth Quarter experience. See you there.
But wait.
Girl, Fifth Quarter got you. All right, y'all. It's time to get out of here because, Jimmy decided to wear jeans today because he getting used to the AC and we all sweating right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Hey, I just want to remind y'all bad bitches.
And pretty ladies. And
handsome fellas. All right? Shout out to all of y'all batches. I'm Santino.
I'm Lauren.
Jimmy.
I'm Curtis.
You want to say something?
Go ahead. Say your name.
She's a pretty... Go ahead, say something, pretty lady.
Got a pretty lady coming to see.
sounds so old.
You guys really trying to make me say, hey, you're a pretty lady over there.
Write the Declaration of Independence.
It's like a grandpa. Like, I don't know.
Over it. It's wait. Oh, she's gonna say it.
And I'm real.
Hey. Yo, this is Don't Call Me Podcast dipping out. Actually, we're not dipping out. Remember that the interview is right out of... Damn. The interview is right after this with Indigo Blu. Please tune into that, guys. I want to remind you that Heart of the City is August 5th. If you ain't there...
You're square.
You are square.
Because you're not around.
Because you...
Oh. There ain't no squares in my circle.
Okay. And we got bars for days. All right, guys. We swearing too much. It's the AC gang dipping out. Peace. Yo, what up, everybody? Don't Call Me Podcast with another Heart of the City interview. Today we got Indigo Blu. Yes. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, doing good?
Yeah.
She coming all the way from the BK. I'll bleep that if you don't want that information.
No,
out.
it's okay.
Yeah, so she made quite the journey to come over here. Yo, people just gonna be pulling up to her crib now, like, yo, where Indigo at? That would be a crazy ass scene.
No.
Yeah, she is a song maker, songwriter, song producer, engineer, however you want to put it, anything musically, she got that. She got that under her belt, for sure. She also comes back from a dancing and musical background.
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I started dancing before I was born. My mom owned a dance school growing up. So, yeah, she was a dancer too. So,
What kind of dancing?
Everything. We did tap, jazz, ballet, hip hop, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to teach like the little kids too. I was forced to dance, honestly.
You didn't even want to even get into it?
No, I was the only one who well, I mean, my brother didn't dance, but my sister, she was like the ballerina. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do something different. I did like ice skating, I did gymnastics. I was like, anything different, I'll do.
So you say you got a brother and sister? You're the oldest, youngest?
Oh, I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest?
Yeah, they're older than me. Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind us asking?
I'm 21.
21?
Yes.
Wow. I'm not going to hold you. You do look young.
Yeah.
Right? So 21 is actually surprising because I would have been like, yeah, you're probably 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just turned 21 actually.
Yeah?
February, yeah.
In February. Happy belated.
Thank you.
Well, that's not just.
Well, I guess
That was
it's
a minute from
lower.
now.
It's June.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
Yes.
Yeah, I could tell because you brought up you being encouraged like
Yes.
not even like a minute ago.
What's your sign?
Wait, guys.
No, we're about to get deep into a hole now. That's a good hint. That's a good hint.
Money?
Oh, that's his sign. No, Curtis just said his sign's money.
The money sign.
Take one guess. I'll give it to you. No.
Are you a Libra?
That's you? That's Curtis. No, I'm a Capricorn.
I was kind of.
Nah, you see, I knew that. That's exactly what I was going to say. Right?
No, honestly, I wouldn't have guessed Capricorn.
No?
I would have guessed Libra, Aries, Gemini. Maybe even Scorpio.
Well, this is only like our second time meeting, first time being at the first Heart of the City.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Lauren, what are you?
A Cancer?
I felt the Cancer energy in the room.
Indigo. Come on.
I love me a Cancer.
She said, I felt the connection the second I walked in through the
I just
door.
felt the Cancer energy. I did, like.
You don't want to feel Cancer. All right.
My brother's a Cancer. I love Cancer.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us more about yourself, like your upbringing, all that stuff.
Well, I live in West Orange growing up, my whole life mostly. And I don't know, I've been surrounded by art my whole entire life. My dad's an artist, my mom's a dancer, so it's always been like a thing to do, like in the arts, or like sports was honestly very like, oh, you want to do a sports? Sure. I don't really know how to be a sports mom, but okay. You know, I used to play volleyball, but I've always been like very into music, doing music. Like my god sister, she used to sing me to sleep every night.
Yeah,
so
wow.
I used to always say like, I want to sing like TT, like I want to sing like her. And so growing up, I've always wanted to like be like music somehow. I was doing musical theater and I thought that I wanted to be on Broadway, But I was always obsessed with Beyonce, and I would always tell like my mom, like, I just want to be Beyonce. Like, she'd be like, what do you want to do? Like, what school do you want to go to? Like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I just want to be Beyonce. You know, I just want to be Beyonce. But then actually I learned, I had a mentor when I was in high school. I was like 16. And I told her, I was like, yeah, I just want to be Beyonce. And she got upset with me. And she was like, no, you don't. You don't want to be Beyonce. You want to be Indigo on Beyonce's level. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I want to be Indigo on Beyonce's level.
That's what's up. That's a good mentor right there, definitely. Putting that into your head and getting you right with that. Yeah. That's what's up. So you said you were in musical theater. You told us earlier that after you graduated high school, you were actually going to go on tours.
I was gonna go on tour with the Lion King, like their international tour. I was gonna audition for Nala, because my mentor actually is in the Lion King on Broadway.
Really?
Yeah, she plays Rafiki, one of the hyenas, and so she wanted me to do it so bad. Like, I met the whole cast. I sang in front of them. But I loved making music. I was just like, I don't want to do Broadway anymore. Like, I want to be an artist. I want to be in the studio every day. Like, that's really where I felt so happy and so at home. So I was like, I just can't. Like, that's such a huge leap. And I was afraid that, like, it was going to be hard for me to transition from, like, being a Broadway person, a musical theater person, to being, you know, a recording artist. I feel like it's easier to be a recording artist and then go to like
do something Broadway, like that,
musical theater and something like that.
So that's when you went to the new school.
Yeah, I went to the new school for jazz and contemporary music for about a year and a half, and then my teachers went on strike, so I took off the semester. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back now. I'm just like kind of like been taking my dreams full throttle, you know, really making music. And,
I mean, at the end of the day, to me, I'm a big school hater. Like, it's just a piece of paper.
Oh, definitely. But it was hard because my mom's a principal, so it's like she was school. Like, she did not play about my grades, all of that. Like, I was very, like, you know, I was smart. I was in AP classes and all of that in high school. Like, you know, I got good grades, but I just never cared, like, just didn't want to do it.
About the school aspect or anything like that? Yeah.
And I was smart enough to, like, find the cheat code of how to, like,
like good grades and shit like that?
Like, where I didn't have to try and shit. And I was just leaving school literally to go to the studio.
So how are your parents in terms of support? Like, are they very supportive? They're like, now you should get your education?
No, they're so supportive. And the only reason they're supportive is because they know I'm serious. If I didn't have, like, the drive that I did and the passion behind it, like, they probably would be like, all right, Indigo, come on. Like, let's go get a 9-to-5. Let's go to school. Like, because you're not really... But, like, the way I am about my music, they, like, know that's one thing that nobody can stop me from doing. Like, there could be anything going on in the world. Like, I could be having the worst, like... I don't know, but I will find a way to get to the studio and make music.
That's good.
You know?
I like that determination. Yeah. You know, like, nothing is stopping you, like you just said.
Yeah, no, definitely. I told my mom, like, if I don't, in my college essay, actually, I said, like, if I don't perform at Madison Square Garden before I die, then my funeral has to be at Madison Square Garden.
That's a big ask both ways. That's a big ask both ways. Nah, but
that's somebody.
Imagine selling on MSG.
Yeah.
Imagine selling tickets to my funeral.
Yo, who's the owner of MSG? She calling your mother, calling him up like, yo, my daughter's funeral has to be over there. She didn't get to
literally
perform.
not her renting out MSG.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's on 32nd Street. In front of MSG, like.
Yeah. Nah, but God forbid, hopefully you're performing instead. Yeah, you're gonna be performing there instead.
Oh, definitely.
I definitely see it, especially with your talent. You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Nah, I really enjoy your music so far from what I've been listening.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
But you kind of hinted at it earlier. What kind of popped off in your mind, right? What happened around you when you realized like music is it, or is just like baby steps that added
honestly,
up?
I think it was just, I mean, I've always been singing my whole life. So, like, my sister's always been singing to me. So, when I was in musical theater, and I've always been singing. And honestly, people always used to tell me, like, oh, Indigo, like, in middle school and, like, in high school, they'd be like, yeah, Indigo's Broadway. Like, she can only sing musical theater songs. Like, she can't. So I'm the type of person that's like, I hate it when people tell me either what to do or like who I am.
Put you in a box.
'Cause I'm like, I want to change it. Like, no, like, no, nobody can believe that that's what I'm doing. I want to prove to you that I can actually do anything else, like, literally, even if it's the craziest thing. Like, so that's why I was like, my first song, like, I'm gonna rap. You know, even though,
we
like,
played it earlier. That was quite something in Fiji.
No, definitely, it's a funny song. But yeah, no, I just was. And after that song, when I made that song, I was like, yo, I love being here. Like, I love, like, and I do love musicals. But then I realized also when I'm performing and stuff, like, when I have my first world tour, like, I'm basically making a musical about myself. Like, that's what it is.
That's essentially what it is.
It's a musical with my music, like, my, you know, because I'm telling my story. And of course, you know, in tours, they have to, like, it has to be consecutive and it has to flow, so it's somewhat kind of a story every time. So it's like, I was like, wait, I can make my own musical. Like, I want to do this. Like, and I was obsessed with Beyonce and all of that, like, always in front of the TV singing and all of that microphone. My first, like, kindergarten birthday party, like, was like a singing theme, and we made, like, microphones.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I have pictures, like, no teeth with, like, a little microphone. Yeah.
Always been singing. So yeah, I did see when I went through your Apple Music, you know, you've had some time, you know, you released throughout a good period of time, especially at a young age, considering you're only 21.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the music that you have released so far, from your oldest to your newest?
I mean, I it's up there because I think it is important to see my growth as an artist, to see that, you know, I'm not gonna stay stagnant in what I do and stuff. Yeah. But I think really, like, a lot of my music, I'm like, I want to take it off Apple Music because it's so annoying to me. I'm like, oh no, like, my first EP I made, it's called, like, 38 to the Heart, and I'm like, this is absolutely terrible. And my sister plays it every day, and that is why it's my top. Literally, it's literally my sister's fault that it's my top song on, like, iTunes and stuff. It pisses me off because it's, like, so bad.
Now, why does she listen to it?
Because she loves, like, she thinks that it's so good. Like, her favorite song is, like, I have this song called Katana. Like, she loves it, but, like, there's no structure to the music, so it's just like, I'm just saying a lot of things in 1 minute that just none of it go together. There might be a hook. That was one thing that I could kind of get on, is, like, having a hook. I always understood that there had to be, like, a chorus where you had to, like, something had to repeat. Yeah. So, like, that was the cutest part about it. But other than that, I'm like, this needs to go, because, like, now after, like my first single I came out with, I worked with these 90s rap producers, KG. From Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, okay. Wow,
yeah.
Yay, that's crazy. You try to, like, put that under the rug. Nah, that's mad dope.
No,
Name drop just like that.
No, he actually changed the way I made music. Like, if it wasn't for him, like, I would not be writing songs the way I'm so grateful that, like, he took me under his wing and listened to my music and stuff. Like, I have actually, like, a lot of songs with him. Only one has come out yet, and I mean, some might come out, but I worked with him and this producer, his name is Eric Hall, and they kind of really, like, put the structure behind, like, writing music to me, and, like, you know, making sure that melodies change and things like that. And so from that point on, I'm like, my music I love. You know, like, after that, it's called Done, the song. After that song, I was like, okay, now I know how to make music. Now it, like, makes sense and stuff. But everything before that, I'm like, please don't listen.
I feel like that's a really good thing that you had, like, somebody older, somebody that's more experienced in the music game, to, like, teach you the science of everything. Because when you first start making music, that's kind of like, you're just making music. Yeah. But then when you grow as an artist, you're starting to make more of an art, more, you know, like, you got more structure to it. You know how to break it down. It isn't just a bunch of clutter or anything like that. So that's mad dope that you got, out of all people, him. Like, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, and, like, I of course, I was just happy to be in the room. So I didn't really ask any question. Whatever they told me to do, like, I would do. Like, they would be like, okay, we're sending you these beats, come to the studio with something written and be ready to record record. And I'm like, okay. So I'm coming to the studio very prepared. I'm like sitting there like, does it sound good? Like, I remember the first time though too, because when I first started working with them, I was just kind of recording with Air Call. Like, it was just me and him in the studio. So it was very comfortable, and he kind of like showed me the ropes and stuff. And then I remember one day they all came into the studio and to watch me record. I was
the spotlight, that's crazy.
I was terrified. And it was like their beat, so they were like, they wanted to see like, you know, how I would do it. And that was like really where I was like, okay, I need to always be prepared everywhere I go. Like, you have to be on, like, and be ready. And I did it, and they were happy. So I was like, okay, good. But you know, that was kind of like a really like pivotal point for me as an artist, because it kind of shaped me to like be like true to myself and also be like more structured in the things I do.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So with your songwriting, is it always drawn from life experiences?
Always.
Okay.
Always. I anybody could end up in a song. Literally, I can't not write about my life. Like, that's the first thing I do. Also, like, I'm always, my notes, I'm always like, if I hear something that somebody says, a sentence that you said that I like, I don't care if it's like, we could have been arguing and you said a sentence, like, now it's in a song because it sounds good, you know. But I have to, because that, like, my most recent EP, Baby It Was Real, like, if I didn't make that EP, I don't know if I would be here today. Like, that EP, like, I had to get that out. Like, my life shifted in so many ways. It's like, that's why it's called Baby It Was Real, because I didn't know if anything around me was real or fake. And all the time I would ask my mom, I'm like, was it real? Like, were they real to me? And my mom would just be like, baby, it was real. It was so real. Like, you know, like yes, they loved you, and yes, this. And I'm like, but I don't know. And so, like, that EP is definitely like a life experience.
That was a period in your life,
yeah,
basically.
Definitely.
That's what's up. I enjoy that EP a lot. I like bumping it. Once again, I told you earlier, like, I need something more. You know
I
what
know,
I'm saying?
something longer.
Like, I know an EP is supposed to be short, but I need that full body of work.
Yeah, no, I told myself though that I wouldn't drop an album until like I'm like to the point where I want to get signed.
Okay, that's the next step.
One of the things that I learned like in school is that if you have a lot of numbers before you drop an album, that makes your price worth more to record labels. Because an album is like, you know, that's your discography, that's your big body of work. So they take that, they're gonna really look at your album. But if you don't have that and you just have singles and EPs, it's like, so if she does drop an album, that will go crazy, you know? So that's kind of why
that's what
I keep it.
You just can hold them back, basically. Hold them back. I see that.
Listening to that EP, it reminded me of somebody, but I'm going to ask you first if you have any influences.
Of course. I listen to a lot of Janae Aiko. I get that a lot. That I like sounds like little Janae. My sister's obsessed with her. Like, literally growing up, that's all I would hear. So I feel like I kind of just was forced to. Definitely Kehlani. Definitely.
I can see that.
When I was young, my favorite artist was Ariana Grande. Like, I had a wall of posters of her. Like, I knew all her songs. Like, literally, like. And I have her autograph actually, and it says "Keep Singing."
Nice.
There we go.
And it's framed in my apartment. So yeah, no, I still love her.
Listening to it reminded me of Summer Walker's album "Over It."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she told me that. We were listening to it together, and she told me that.
Like, oh my God, this is like Over It.
I'm like, thank you. I didn't expect that one.
It was mad dope.
No, that's so cool. Thank you. No.
I like. I was telling you earlier. I really like Dump.
Yes.
You know, and you said you had a nickname growing up. What was it again? Indigo with the 38.
Yeah, badass little Indy with the 38.
Little Indy with the 38.
Because that's how I introduced myself in my first song, Fiji. So it's not like I kind of made that nickname for myself. So it was like whenever somebody would mention my songs, they're like, "Oh, badass Lindy with the 38." You know?
That's a long name.
It is.
I see why you didn't.
It'd more so be like Lil Indy or whatever.
Indy,
but I've always been just Indigo Blu.
Indigo Blu. Yeah. But you said, like, you know, you bought a Smith and Wesson, and like seeing your appearance, right? You seem very sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Concealed carry.
Yeah, concealed carry. She in New York just carrying it on her. Like that shit's crazy as hell.
It's just like behind me right now.
Yeah, yo, you ready? It's in her bag right now.
No.
That's why she worried about her car because she got it in the trunk right now. It's ready to pop it if the interview goes south.
No. I'm always moving tack. You know?
How do people, you know, you say you always got to drop those little hints and stuff like that, you know, how do you feel like, is that very in character for you? Is that what you were surrounded by growing up, or is it, you know, you like to have fun with it?
Well, I mean, I've always been like very into like rap and all of that. My sister always has, like, I've always listened to rap. And at that time in my life, I was listening to a lot of Cuban Doll and a lot of Asian Doll.
Okay, yeah. I can see the influence.
And I loved them. Like, I don't know why, but I was just obsessed. And I was in high school, and I was just like, you know, my guy friends, like, they were acting like that. Sorry, guys. They weren't really like that, though. But yeah, I mean, I have some cousins and stuff that are. But, like, you know, I've always been around kind of that type. So when I was obsessed with like Asian Doll and Cuban Doll, and I was in the studio with all my guy friends, and they're like, I'm like, yo, you guys really can't, like, you guys can't rap. And I'm like, I can make a rap better than you, like, literally, like, I love Cuban Doll. So I made the rap, and I was just like, oh, this is cool. Like, I
mean, you on a couple songs you kind of go in like the rap lane for sure, so I can see
honestly, it's kind of funny. Somebody told me that they were like, you have a flow like a rapper, but you sing.
Yo, and like Dump. Dump is like a perfect example of what you just said.
Yeah, and I think that it's hard for me now, I guess, to kind of leave that part of me behind, because sometimes when I just am like really like singing in a song, I'm like, this is a little boring. Like, I need a little like
add more
quick.
to it.
Definitely. But I don't know, I guess now it's kind of just part of my like sound. Like, it just comes naturally now, just because like, and I think it's also because I am around a lot of rappers, and the way I have been writing recently has been like a rapper, where it's like I don't really write. Like like a lot of rappers nowadays, they just go and punch in or whatever, and so that's really all I have been doing. Like, I have not been writing honestly, baby, it was real. Like, Dump, I barely wrote Dump. Like, I just was on the mic, and I'll just do whatever comes to my head and whatever rhymes and whatever I'm like flows with the beat. So it's like, it's hard for me. Like, if I'm sitting there writing, though, then it's like, it might be more of like a singing song. You know? So it's like when you're just sitting there punching in, it does sound kind of the flow of a rapper.
More rap? Okay, that's what's up. But I know you have one feature on it, right? And that's a rapper.
Yes, Lee
right?
Paris.
Yeah. Yes, how do you know him?
I've known him for a little while now. But I met him through my friend 55 Honey PK.
Okay.
And I actually did an EP with PK this summer. 55 Honey Blues, And that's kind of, I kind of was going through something, and PK was just like, come to the studio, we're gonna do an EP. Like, and I was like, okay. And we were in the studio for a week straight, made the EP. Literally, like, every day we were there. And we made like 2 songs a day. There's like songs that aren't even out yet, but yeah, we made the EP, and every day they would all come to the studio, so they would see me there. So that's kind of how I was like around Lee and stuff, and met Lee. And then Lee is the type of person that when he's in the studio, like if he comes to the studio, he's hopping on whatever song is being made. He will literally make sure, he's like, yo, can I hop on this? And it's like, you can't really tell Lee no. Like, I don't know.
Because you'll be like, nah, and he'll be like, nah, I'm good. And just hop in.
No, yeah. He's like, yo, let me hop on this. Like, he'll say it the entire time. And it's like, of course, also, I was recording that song in his studio. So it's like, how am I going to tell him no?
How are you going to say no?
No, but he always executes, and he's fire. So I was like, no, it would work. And he's actually the only feature I have up there,
So not to get more into Heart of the City, right? Where have you performed previously?
Previously, I've been doing a lot of shows in New York, actually, and in Brooklyn. I'm like trying to remember all of the shows I did one in Jersey, kind of around like the last Heart of the City. It was called Players Only. But they kind of do it now in the city a lot. Now it's more like a party type of thing. But yeah, I haven't been performing too much because I kind of like to perform when I have like something that's gonna come out or something out, and you know. But yeah, I performed at Brooklyn Music Kitchen pretty recently, and that was when I first performed Baby It Was Real. It wasn't even out yet.
Yeah.
What else? I'm like trying to think.
What was your favorite one? So you don't gotta think of all.
My favorite one was probably Brooklyn Music Kitchen.
Brooklyn Music Kitchen.
Yeah, because I was like, I played all of that music for the first time, and I was like, oh my god,
how was that received?
Very well.
Yeah.
Very well. Yeah. No, I was like so surprised. Like that was honestly one of the first shows that like I had the whole crowd like hooked on what I was doing.
Good.
Like
I understand why.
Thank you. No, I usually like it's hard as like an up and coming artist to, you know, get everybody's attention because they don't know your music, and they're not supposed to. Like how would they know it? So, you know, it's hard to make sure attention is hooked on you unless there's like something that people know of you. But in that moment, I kind of was able to like do that. And I was like, oh my God, you guys like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what do you plan on performing at Heart City, or you want to keep it on the low?
No, I'll tell you. I'm definitely going to perform some of Baby It Was Real.
Hell yeah.
I have like some unreleased that I'm coming out with soon. So I definitely have to perform that. Like I have a sample where I'm sampling Successful was Drake and Trey Songz. Yeah, so I'm
that can't miss. That can't miss. That's a lot of pressure right there.
Yeah, I know. So I'm probably definitely gonna do that one. And I have like a few like kind of house songs I did recently that I kind of want to try out because I think it would be fun for the crowd, you know.
So speaking of house, then like, do you want to dip into other genres too, or hip hop and R&B is kind of your realm?
It is my realm, but I mean, I feel like I can kind of manipulate my voice the way I want it to now at this point as an artist, and like with the training that I've had. So I want to like really dabble in, especially like I love pop sometimes, you know. And house is so much fun, and house is very like big, and then you hear house like all around the world, you know, like
international sound,
yeah, it's an international thing, like you know, like I want to have one of my songs playing in a club in Ibiza, like you know, like that's fun.
That's dope.
Like that's like
a dope
crazy,
vision,
you know? Like, and that's a whole different like realm than R&B, you know.
Absolutely.
So I definitely do want to like dabble into that because I love traveling the world and stuff. So I want my music to be a broad thing.
Yeah, you want it to be global, worldwide. I like that. Indigo Blu. Worldwide. You got any more questions? I think that's good, right? Yeah, I gotta say, you got any shameless plugs you want to throw in there?
I don't know. Watch out for some music videos, new music. I'm definitely doing a music video to Dump soon.
Please. That's such a great song.
Everybody's been saying that I should. I wasn't going to do videos for that EP because the EP honestly is like very personal. Besides Dump, I mean, it kind of is because it's like, you know, but it's the fun song of it. But I wasn't really going to do like videos for it, but like everyone's like been asking, so I'm like, ugh. But now I'm like, I don't know what to do because I like have new music that I want to put out that I'm like, I got to do videos for that. So I'm like, which one, guys? But yeah, no, watch out for a lot of stuff coming, a lot of more performances too.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm definitely also doing I'm gonna do a show where I like it'll be my show. So yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it in New York or Jersey, but when I like come out with my next music, I'm gonna do like a little.
We'll be tuned in then. We're gonna tap in for sure.
Thank you so much.
Well, hey, thank you for coming here all the way from Brooklyn.
Anytime.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I know Heart of the City, the festival. Honored to have you.
Yes.
You killed it last year.
Thank
you said it's gonna be even better this year.
Oh yeah,
looking forward to all that. Yeah. Good music, great music, great music.
That's the
and with that being said, out.
Bye.